Hello and welcome! I'm Norvegicus and this is my Let's Play of Drakan, the Ancient Gates. So, in today's episode, which will be episode 21, we are back in Sardana after finishing up the north of this game, or the north part of the game, I guess. Shiverbane and Ravenshold. So, before we move on, we're going to go back to Breck, because he has something we want, which is a new type of armor. It's been a while. We've used this plate armor all through the northern part of the game, so now it's time to switch it up a bit.
What do you know?
Hello there.
My best customer.
So he's got most of the old things still, but if we move to the very end, we can see that we now can also use Snotmoss Cleavers, so I'm going to buy that as well.
Oh, excellent choice.
It is an excellent choice. And this is the new armor. This is probably, if it's not the coolest armor in the game, it's one of the coolest armors in the game. And it's also the armor that you can see on the cover of the game as well.
Oh, excellent choice.
That Rin is wearing. So that's the Magic Ornate Armor, the second strongest armor in the game. Because we are very close to the end of the game, actually. It is not a very long game. It's a pretty short game, actually, overall. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any new shields, but the Mithril Battle Shield is the second strongest shield in the game as well. And I also sold the Skull Crusher as well as the Molgux Mole to him after the last episode was recorded, because we can't use them yet. But as soon as we hit level 8 in melee, we are going to use them for sure. I also sold the Ice Blade because it fucking sucks. So if you have archery at level 7, you can use the Fire Talon. It's a pretty decent bow. It's got fire arrows, or Fire Talon arrows as it says. But you know, 19 armor piercing damage, pretty good for a bow. And if you don't have that much in melee, but still want to use some melee, you can use the Skeletal Touch, which is another one of those weapons that can steal HP or absorb HP from the enemies. 15 armor piercing damage, it's decent, I guess. It's not super good, but it is better than the Ice Blade that doesn't even have armor piercing, so, you know. Choose what you feel is the most useful to you. And we are going to sell our plate armor.
Always a pleasure doing business.
And equip our new Magic Ornate Armor. Look at that, 60 armor rating and 500 durability. Pretty good. So now that we have Snotmoss Cleaver, we are going to sell one of these two blades. And I think I'm actually going to sell the Kleinschmidt's blade, because it's slow and Lattice Blade is fast, and the damage difference isn't that big, so, and there are also some more durability left on the Lattice Blade. So I'm going to sell the Kleinschmidt's blade.
Always a pleasure doing business.
And I'm going to main the Snotmoss Cleaver and use Lattice Blade if I need some health back. So this is now my main weapon, and this is now my backup weapon for a little while.
Off with you then.
Look at this cool armor. It looks so cool. She looks like a knight now. Like a real knight. And this cool weapon as well, the Snotmoss Cleaver, is very, very cool. I think so, at least. So, now we can move on. So, at the end of the last episode, I mentioned that it was weird that General Derman didn't greet us as soon as we got out of the portal, as he usually does. So we are going to go into the castle and see what's up, because yeah, we want to see if they want to congratulate us on a job well done. And it's funny because the lift is still up there from last time.
I'll wait here, Rin.
And the only way to get it down is to click the button. But if you stand here when the lift goes down, it'll actually crush you and kill you instantly. I can make a show it off just for funsies, you know? Because why not? I remember discovering that on accident as a kid. I was waiting for the lift to go down, and I was like wondering what would happen if I was standing there while the lift was going down, and I I found out what happened. Let's click the button first. And then go in here. There it is. Oh. That's and you can hear Arok die in the background as well. That's more sad, in my opinion. I'm one of those types of people who can watch people die in movies, but as soon as there's an animal dying, I'm like in tears. I don't like that. So I feel more sorry for Arok than I feel sorry for Ren. But, you know, it's good that in the game you can just save, and if you die, you can just try again. At least in most games. So let's go see what's up in the castle. Here we go. No people around. But we do have the royal music, though. Hello? Anyone home? That was a long loading screen. Oh.
What happened here?
Assassins. These are Jassad's corpse soldiers, the soulless. It seems someone within the palace has betrayed us.
From within?
The attack came from inside the palace. Someone had to have helped them enter.
How? The guards would have seen them.
This city is rife with forgotten tunnels. There must be a secret entrance somewhere. It's imperative that we find it, but I cannot leave Lady Mishala unguarded. Will you help me?
Of course.
Good. Livonian, Ebling, watch this door and let no one pass. They were sighted coming from the West Wing. See what you can find.
The West Wing, huh? Well, let's go find out where the assassins came from. Do you want to say something more, though, Mr. Dude? Nope. What about you two? Was it Ebonian Ebling? Don't want to talk to me. He's looking that way. Why are you looking that way? Is that a hint? What happens if I go in here? Nothing? Where's Lady Mishala? She's actually right there, okay.
If our civilization is to survive, we must awaken the Dragon Mother. Without her, all we know will be gone. All our achievements, our history, everything. The last traces of the Order will have been erased.
Wait, why couldn't I have gotten one of these armors at the start of the game when she was here? She could have gotten me a free armor and a free sword right off the bat. That's not very nice of you. Well, let's go see what's up. He said West Wing, so we're going to go here. This door is locked. What about in here? Oh, look at that. A secret entrance behind the bookcase. And a tunnel as well. Better have our weapons ready. Hello? Barrels! Yay! Love those. Emerald. It's pretty good loot, I mean. More loot.
A teleporter?
Ooh,
This must be how the assassins were brought in.
probably.
Doesn't seem to be working anymore.
No. Well, it was working, apparently. So this is where the assassins came from. I think Zola Dane has some explaining to do. This wall right here, though, I can break it. And there is a lever inside. Ooh. Okay, push the lever. And if you remember back to one of the very first episodes, I was in the spider tunnel, or the spider cellar, killed the spiders, found a lever, opened up the door in the villager's house, pulled that lever, opened up a door in the blacksmith's, and pulled that lever, and after that I said that there was going to be a long time until we could reap the benefits of those levers. This is the last lever of the chain. So now I can actually go and see what the levers are for, I think, unless there's a cutscene coming right now, actually.
This is madness! Zola,
Oh no.
think of what you're doing! You betray your very humanity!
Humanity is an overvalued concept, Mishala. Power, that is the true virtue. Now tell me, because I grow tired of this, Can the Dragon Mother be controlled? Can she be compelled to serve?
Put her down, Dane. It's over.
It most certainly is, but not for me. You've avoided our trap so far through dumb luck and circumstance, but no more.
You'll not escape here, Dane. You're finished.
Am I? You think you can save this city? You'll fail here as you failed before. Look what became of your own people. Your own
Be
brother.
quiet, damn you! That's enough!
Okay, well. Attack him then.
You're fast, girl. But you'll never open the remaining gates. We'll be waiting for you in the Desert of Tears.
Well, that was easy.
Don't let his words get to you, Rin. He seeks to destroy your confidence.
I've got to stop him before he can report back to his masters.
Don't rush after him blindly. No doubt he has an escape route well planned. Better that you prepare yourself for what lies ahead. The desert is a dangerous land. Make certain you have everything you need before you go. I believe Derimon may be able to warn you of some of the perils which lie ahead.
Really now? Oh, what's up with... What's going on with my weapon right there? It's a funny glitch. I've never seen that before, I think. Okay. Oh, okay, that's fixed. Now it's fixed. Right, do you have anything more to say, though, Mrs. Queen? No? Silent treatment? Okay, I'm just gonna sit in your throne, because I am the real queen. Bow down before me. Well, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So yeah, who would have thought that Zola Dane was a villain? Never saw that coming. So now we have to go to the... I think there's a pink dot. You know, some of these colors are very, very similar. But that's the passage to the Valley of the Fallen, which is the next area of the game. And we have to stop Zola Dane and find him in the Valley of the Fallen, which is our next destination. So, let's go. She said that General Derimon could give us some more information, maybe?
The Desert Lords rule from a floating fortress called Stratos. If Zola Dane has fled there, I suggest you just let him go. Your goal is the gates, and those will be in the desert below. Keep your mind focused, and remember your goals. If you can do that, I think your chances are good.
Do you see his eyebrows twitching when he's talking?
The Desert Lords rule from a floating fortress called
Stratos, like the chocolate? I don't even know if that's a chocolate outside of Norway, but it is a chocolate here. It's very good, though. Nice chocolate. So yeah, the levers. This is where you go to get where the levers give you, or what the levers give you. This door is now open, and inside of here is a whole bunch of chests with a whole bunch of money. Look at that. I think every one of these bags of gold, except for a few of them, has 150 gold in it. So let's see how much gold this is. Right now I have 59,900 gold. After picking up everything, 250 actually. Okay. You can see there's one with 1 and 23 and stuff like that too. And now I have 69,934. So, you know, that's a decent amount of gold in this room. And it's, as long as you know what the levers are, it's pretty easy to get too. Definitely worth getting. Well, looks like that was it for the palace. I can now go to the next area of the game, the Valley of the Fallen. As soon as this loading screen is done, we'll have to go down the same way we came up. Arok is probably waiting for us at the bottom. You can hear him flapping around. I would be so scared if this, if I went onto an elevator that was this fast. Why did you fly though? Why don't you just stand here and wait for me?
You don't need to yell.
Obviously I do, because you're just fooling around. Stop doing that. Okay, so now we can fly away. So remember back to when I went and fought the Blackwing. Wait, that's not the right way. And I got the Blackwing eggs in Sardana, the only Blackwing eggs in Sardana. Well, that's the way we're going now, because there is a little path after where the nest is. And also, I forgot to mention that now, the Mother's Eye, the portal right here, only gives us or access to Shiverbane now. We can't go back to Ravenshold ever. So Ravenshold is now closed off for us. And as soon as we hit the next gate, the Shiverbane area will also be closed off forever. So, you know, you can't choose where the portal takes you. That's the dead Blackwing right there. That's the health it gave us. That's good, because now we're going to get attacked by these sound dragons. You know, the same dragons that were in Cragmore. And they are also in the Valley of the Fallen as well. Little lag there. Oh, got another health. He's not seeing me yet. Oh, he sees me. Yeah, so we have to fight some more of these dragons, but I'd rather fight these dragons than those ice dragons in Shiverbane, honestly. And there are more enemies to be found over here. For some reason, we have a giant and some warthogs. Where's the giant? I heard him. There he is. Kill him first. He's the biggest threat. Now I can kill the warthogs. Let's save these soldiers from dying. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Kill the warthogs before they kill the soldiers. I just like saving them. You don't have to. It doesn't really matter. Oh, destroyed the catapult as well. They don't even attack me, so... There we go. I think Zola Dane left these guys when he fled here because he wanted us to be occupied. Any more enemies? I think I killed them all. Yeah, there usually aren't enemies here. And this gate is usually closed until this point in the game. Because we're not supposed to go into the Valley of Fallen at the start of the game, obviously. I think some of the Grolls drop money. I heard, yep, I thought I heard something. A little bit more gold here. And you know how much I love gold. Do we have 80,000 or 70,000 yet? Yep. Good. So it's, if you save the soldiers, you can actually talk to them, and they do have some hilarious dialogue. You look, they have rusty short swords. No wonder these guys suck.
What happened? They just came from nowhere. That's not fair, is it? Are they allowed to do that?
That's not fair, is it? Now they just want to talk to me anymore. What about you, sir? What can you say?
It's not right. Monsters just appearing like that from out of nowhere. No one mentioned anything about that when I signed on for this job.
I wonder how that works in this world.
Strangest thing. Advisor Dane just came rushing through here like a devil was on his tail. I could have sworn I heard him curses as he went by. Then, next thing I knew, there were monsters on all sides of us. It was almost as if... Well, you don't think Lord Dane had something to do with it, do you?
No, absolutely not. He's a good guy. Yeah, these guys aren't very smart, are they? I talked to you, didn't I? I did. What about you two over here? I think I actually saved all of the soldiers this time. Oh, look at that. He has a mithril short sword.
It's not right. Monsters just... No...
He said the same thing as the other dude. Do you have anything to say? Any special dialogue?
Strangest thing.
No. Okay, so I think that was all of the different dialogue we could get.
I hear you.
Why did you fly? Come on. You didn't need to do that. Oh. Okay, so now we're ready to get into the Valley of the Fallen. And as soon as we get through here, it's going to be a loading
I
screen.
believe the way to the Valley of the Fallen lies through that gate.
Yep. And after the loading screen, there's going to be a cutscene. So I'm just going to edit out the loading screen and put us right into where the cutscene is. So I'll see you after the cutscene.
Gothrol, Prince of Ghouls. Will you do as I ask?
Payment, wizard. What can you offer us?
2 souls, Prince. The first is the dragon Arok, hero of the Dark Wars.
Yes, we know Arok well. And the other?
Is bonded. A young woman, beautiful and strong.
Perfect. The sons of Navaros accept your bargain. To strike back at the hated order. For this my warriors will gladly leave the comfort of their graves.
See that they do so soon. Arok and his hussy follow close on my trail.
We have accepted your bargain, wizard, not your command. Time has a different meaning in the grave. The dead shall do as the dead see fit.
Just so long as it's done.
There we go. There's the Valley of the Fallen.
I do not like this place. These lands were the scene of great bloodshed and misery.
They were. I think some of the NPCs earlier mentioned that the Valley of the Fallen took the hardest hit during the Dark Wars, so, you know, this place has seen some bloodshed. Absolutely. So let's go fight these dragons. These are the same dragons as in Cragmore, as I mentioned earlier. So we've seen them before. It's a ballista, I think. It is definitely a ballista. Get it. Kill it. Oh, the dragon sees me now. It's his turn. There we go. Didn't take a single hit from that. That was pretty good work. There's nothing over there. I've checked that before. There's a small camp over here with some girls and warthogs. Should I kill the dragon first, though? Let's do that, because he might actually jump me if I'm not killing him first, you know. These dragons have a habit of, like, seeing me from a distance and just, going for me, you know? Or coming for me. Anyway, let's go get back and kill these guys now. Hello there. Nope. Can never leave these guys alone. If I see them, I kill them. That's the law. It's just how it is. Oh yeah, right, I have to equip my weapon as well. The Snotmoss Cleaver. Yeah, and this is one of those special weapons where instead of stabbing, she kicks to the sides and stabs like this instead. It's kind of weird. It doesn't look very cool, but it is just as effective as any other type of stabbing. So, anything in these ruins? No, nothing. Not even a little bit of gold. That's disappointing. All right, I think there's one more small camp with girls and warthogs that we can actually kill or destroy. Right here, right? Campfires usually mean enemies. Looks like a wagon or something was destroyed, or maybe it's just a tree. Oh, it's definitely a wagon in there. It's either a steering wheel or a wheel, regular wheel. There was nothing from these guys. Wow, no one did jump anything. They usually do, but not this time. Oh well. Okay, so now we're going to get into a hard battle. So I want to save because first there is first there is a cutscene, and then we're going to have to fight some hard enemies, or there are enemies that are hard to kill at least. So let's go look at the cutscene first. Small settlement right here, a farm. The small farm is added to our map. We forgot to check the map though, but I'm going to do that, so You'd think there wouldn't be people living here, but there are.
You there? Can you tell me how to reach the desert?
Please, we've nothing to give you. The warthogs have taken everything.
You don't understand. I just want directions.
Will not feed us to your dragon, then?
No, he doesn't eat people.
Are you the one opening the old gateways? We'd heard rumours of a dragon rider.
That's right. You know about the gates, then? Do you know where they are?
There's one to the east, but Jassard sent the warthogs to guard it. The other one's gone. The Desert Lords took it up to their city in the sky.
They took it? How do we get to this city? Can we fly there?
I don't think so. It's protected by magic. But there's an island that goes up and down. You'd have to go past the Warthog lands until you found the old ruins. There's a tunnel there that cuts through the mountains. But the Desert Lords control it now. If you could make it through, you'd find a place where the island could be lowered down.
I see. Well, thanks for your help.
Please, one more thing. If you're going into the Warthog lands, could you help us? These Warthogs, they steal our crops. And now they've taken poor Andre's son.
They took his son? Why?
Something to do with the tunnel in the old ruins. Andre used to go exploring there before the Desert Lords came. He must have shown his son how to get inside.
I'll see what I can do.
He's up in that house, but he's been in a horrible state since they took his boy. If you could help get his son back, maybe he could help you.
Look out!
And here they come. Remember the bone dragons? Well, they're back. Oh no. And they're just as hard to kill now as they were earlier. I'm just gonna be scaredy cat and run away from them. They're probably going to follow me, aren't they? Yep, at least one of them did. I would rather just fight one at a time, because these guys, they hit hard. Come on. Get him. Just keep a distance, and they can't hit me. Closer. Oh. He's probably going to hit me with one attack at least, I think. Look at all the damage I do to him, too. He doesn't even die. Oh, I got him. Oof. Good. Save. Yeah. Didn't take any damage from him, but if they do hit me, I think it can kill me in like 3 or 4 hits. So, gotta be very careful about these guys. Were there 2 or 3 of them, I wonder? I'm not sure. There's at least one more I know. Oh. That's the second one. Could only be 2. I'm hoping there's only 2. And I also have the health back there that the other dragon dropped earlier as well, so get that. I do have plenty of potions though, so I'm not very scared. But, oh, you dropped health. Oh, there's only 2. Okay, good. I don't want to fight more of them. But there are some more bone dragons coming up later in this area too. So the reason why I didn't go here is because I was scared it was going to trigger the cutscene. So here is the last little camp area before the farm. Only 2 growth this time, but this one is actually very important to get because this one has something very special that we can use later. This pedestal right here. We don't have the thing that it requires right now. We will get it later, so we'll have to come back here later to place something on that. But for now, we just killed the enemies and got 1 health elixir.
Let's fly.
Not super exciting, but you know. Let's go down and talk to more of the people here at the farm. And I think I'm going to end the episode after doing that, because I do have some quests for us. Speaking of which, let's look at the map. This is the map of the Valley of the Fallen. Right now we only have the small farm, the Dragon Eye Gate, which is the 3rd gateway to open, and the Warthog base on our map for some reason. I don't know why the Warthog base and stuff like that was added, but I think it was added after the cutscene was over, or before the dragons, before I killed the dragons. So we have to restore the gateway to Sardana, obviously, and also rescue Perry from the Warthogs, who is Andre's son. So yeah, let's talk to some people. Here's the lookout who told us to watch out for the dragons.
I'd better get back to work.
I guess so.
If you need any supplies, there's a peddler who's been staying here the past few weeks. I'm not sure if I trust the man, but his goods seem decent enough.
Yeah, so there are some shops here as well. People working out in the fields. Can you talk to me?
I don't know about that peddler. What's he called himself? Honest Pete?
Greg, I think he was. Honest Greg.
Whatever. Seemed a little shifty, if you ask me.
What do you mean?
Can't quite figure it out.
Oh, I see. I asked him about that too, but the way he explained it to me was like this. He's only here out of kindness, see?
If he's helping us, then how come he's got all my gold? That doesn't sound right.
No, you've got it all wrong. He has to charge us, see, for costs of goods and, operating expenses, I think he said.
Well, yeah, I guess I never thought about it like that. Maybe I had him figured all wrong.
I think you did.
I definitely think you did. He's probably as honest as he claims to be. I mean, people who claim to be honest are usually that.
Saw those lights up above the mausoleum again last night. Something's got those ghosts all riled up.
Let's not trouble yourself with that. What the dead do is their business, not yours. Didn't your mother ever tell you what'll happen if they catch you watching them?
Didn't say I was going down to knock on their door. Just said I saw some lights, that's all. No harm in that. Besides, I've seen those ghosts plenty of times, and I'm still here. Just seeing them can't do nothing.
I wouldn't know. Anyone who goes messing with dead things is a damn fool, if you ask me.
Ah, you're just superstitious. Those ghosts never hurt anyone.
Keep on watching them then. Just be more crops for me when you turn up missing.
Well, I don't think I would have looked at ghosts if they were real. I mean, some people do believe in ghosts, but I'm not one of them. But if I saw one, I would probably not just stare at them. Do you have anything more to say, Mrs.?
Oh, it's a shame about old Andre's boy, isn't it?
Andre should have taught him better. Devil's Mouth ain't no place for a boy. We're lucky the Wartoks haven't killed us all as it is. No point stirring him up.
Maybe so, but he's still just a boy, barely even grown.
He's grown enough to know. Like I said, Andre should have taught him better. Anyway, it's done. No sense crying about it now.
I guess you're right.
Wow, these people really don't have any empathy, do they? Let's go into here. This is one of the shops. This is actually a blacksmith, as you can hear. He looks like Breck, but he talks different and has different items.
You need something.
He has kind of an accent for some reason, I don't know. Yeah, so this guy has some really cool special weapons that only he has, like the Giant Slayer, which is a very cool axe. And the Disemboweler, 28 armor-piercing damage for this one. It's pretty good, Steel on the sword we've seen before. We've never seen this one though, the Rock Grinder, which is probably the strongest hammer in the game. For some reason it doesn't have armor-piercing damage though. I think that's very weird for this end, or for this stage of the game. It's also got the Flame Strike bow, we've seen that before as well. He has some very special bows like the Demise. And I think, actually, if you look at the damage right there, 29 armor-piercing damage, I think that's a typo. I don't believe this weapon actually does that much damage, because the strongest bow in the game, which we're probably going to see in the next episode, when we return to Sardana after opening the gateway, has 20 armor-piercing damage. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the strongest one, so... And it's really weird, because there are no weapons, or no bows that has like 21 up to 28 armor-piercing damage. So it's really weird this one has 29. That's really random. I think it's supposed to be 19. And I have used it before too, when I had my archery run years ago. And it didn't seem to do more damage than any other bow. So I think it's a typo, but it's still a good bow. Don't get me wrong. He has all of the armors that we've used before. He also got a steel battle shield, but the steel battle shield is a little weaker than the Mithra battle shield that we already have. But he does have some cool weapons. I'm not going to buy any of them as of right now, but I might actually switch out the Lastance Blade for one of these weapons later if it is broken.
My prices are cheap, but I don't work for free.
So we'll see what happens. Let's go talk to Andre, who is in this house over here. He can probably give me some more information about his son. Doesn't have anything to steal either. Hello there. Looks like you're not doing so well.
My boy, they took my boy.
Why? Why did the warthogs take your son?
Well, I think he did something. Activated the traps in the old ruins. I should never have shown him how to get into the tunnels. Oh, Perry, I'm so sorry, lad.
Don't worry. I'm not going to let the warthogs hurt anyone. Not this time.
Then please hurry. I'm afraid they'll do something awful to him.
Yeah. We're going to go and see if we can rescue Perry. Probably in the next episode. We'll see. So the last thing I want to do before ending the episode is go and talk to Honest Pete, who is actually up here in the windmill. And be careful of the windmill, because if you go too close to the actual mill, he'll take damage. So, you're Honest Pete, huh?
Hello.
Hello.
I can always smell gold.
So this guy actually has some really good potions, and he also has 4 mithril weapons. We could get the mithril hammer that I didn't get from Ravensoul here, or the mithril great axe, which is also very good. But not right now. There is a possibility of it.
Hey, it's been great. Really.
Yeah. So, I'm going to end the episode right here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Drakan, the Ancient's Gates, and I do hope that you will join me in the next episode as well, as we explore more of the Valley of the Fallen and also open the 3rd gateway into Sardana. Just want to say bye-bye for now. Now I have 69